The album I wanted to review today is the Jimi Hendrix Experience BBC Sessions, and it's not so much an album, I guess, per se, but it's a collection of these live performances, I guess, that Jimi Hendrix, along with his bandmates, they performed on this radio show, which was called the BBC Sessions. Now, I don't know if BBC Sessions still exists today, or if it, possibly goes by another name. But back then, in the 60s, it existed. So I'll go ahead and give the track listing here and talk about some of my favorites. First track is Stone Free. Second track is A Brand New Sound. Third track is Hey Joe. Fourth is Foxy Lady. Actually, an alternate take of Foxy Lady. 5 is Love or Confusion. 6 is Purple Haze. 7, Radio 1. That was like a jingle that Hendrix came up with, a radio jingle. 8 is Wait Until Tomorrow. 9 is Day Tripper. 10 is Introducing the Experience, which is just like an introduction, some woman who introduces them. 11 is Little Miss Lover. 12 is Jammin'. 13, I Was Made to Love Her. 14, Alexis Corner introduction. Again, someone else who introduces them. 15, Can You Please Crawl Out Your Window. 16, Hoochie Coochie Man. In parentheses, I'm Your. So, 17 is A Happening for Lulu. 18 is Voodoo Child, Slight Return. 19, Lulu introduction. Another introduction. 20 is Hey Joe. Hey Joe again. Yeah. 21, Sunshine of Your Love. So, yeah. And of course, Sunshine of Your Love, that was like a cover they did of, I believe it's a Cream song originally. Yeah. But on this one, they don't play the entire song. Just like, I want to say, they just play it for like less than a minute. And so, I mean, as far as my favorites go off of this, I like Hey Joe. I like both versions of it on here. Foxy Lady, Purple Haze, obviously. Voodoo Child. Jammin'. I also like Love or Confusion. And yeah, and I also, even though Sunshine of Your Love, the cover here, it's short, still sounds pretty good. So yeah, I mean, I guess overall I would give this album at least 4.5 out of 5 stars. So, of course, the sound quality isn't the best because, it was recorded like, essentially, I guess they're like these pieces taken from a radio broadcast, and the radio broadcast, like, I guess they remastered it and as best as they could. But yeah, you could tell. I mean, obviously, most people are familiar with the fact that, a lot of the music from the 60s and 70s, especially when it comes to like rock music, because, back then recording technology was obviously not what it is today. So, back then everything was on tape, analog, and reel-to-reel stuff, and so, yeah, obviously a lot of that stuff deteriorates over time, so. But, despite that, me personally, I still like listening to a lot of this music from the 60s, like Hendrix and Deep Purple, Cream, and Zeppelin, obviously. Black Sabbath. And so, yeah, that pretty much does it for this album review. Not really much to get in depth with as far as playing wise. I mean, obviously Jimi Hendrix is an awesome guitar player. He will always be one of my all-time favorite guitar players, and as you know, I know that he is for a lot of other musicians. And so yeah, hopefully later on I plan on reviewing some more Hendrix albums, like actual studio albums. So this one I wanted to review. Actually, I've been wanting to review it for quite some time, because I've already listened to it so many times, and also because I own a physical copy of it. And one thing I'm trying to get back into as well is rebuild my physical CD collection. I know a lot of people now are collecting vinyl a lot, but honestly, I don't have the room to start a vinyl collection, let alone a record player or whatnot. But then plus, like, because my car has a CD player, I like listening to music in my car, because my car stereo is pretty good. I mean, pretty good at like balancing out all the subtle nuances of rock music. At least that's how I feel. So, and plus, like, because my job is like, I'm a delivery driver, so I like listening to rock music, the music I want to listen to while I'm working. So, hey, you know, I can't do that with vinyl. I don't have a record player in my car. Hey, you know, some people do. If you do, hey, that's pretty awesome. I'd like to know how you set that up. But yeah, so again, that is it for my review of this Jimi Hendrix Experience, the BBC sessions. Once again, I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. And that'll do it. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for listening. As always, see you next time. Don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.